supposed to smile. Always supposed to smile. Always supposed to smile. Yeah. Huh. Well, would you look at that? That's live right now. Okay. I'm looking at it. I've been here looking at me. I was looking at me on YouTube. I'm looking at me, looking at me. That was kind of weird. Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith, when I say I am glad you here, Brother Ray, when I say I am glad you are here, I am very glad you are here because there's a couple things. Yeah, they will need your knowledge tonight, brother, to win free stuff. So you are the only other person I can think of, sir, that could solve a riddle that I could concoct from Silver and Bronze Age lore. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And thank you. And thank you. 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 Thank you, brothers. Thank you. That was me like bowing to each side as if, my brothers were standing here beside me. Hi. There. That's how deep I do it. Yeah. We here. We got 4 digits now. Now let's get to work on 5. You feel me? That's where I'm at with it. I'm like, this is something somebody said to me made so much sense. Everybody don't understand struggle the same way because they looking at it from different perspectives, as if different points on a mountain. The perspective of the person at the summit ain't the same perspective as the person that's grueling, climbing, working to get up to the peak. And the people that's up on the peak are like, all right, what else? I need more. You know what I'm saying? So that grind is built from the bottom to the middle. And I guess in this field, we would say upper echelon. You dig? So like that. In my mind, I'm still grinding. You know what I'm saying? And the best part is people are beginning to recognize the grind. I mean, hell, myself included. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there live last night, folks telling me, you him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, huh. Okay. I can't even argue about me. So I'm like, point taken. Anyways, tonight, y'all are going to absolutely love tonight. Because tonight, we're going to talk topics. We definitely going to talk topics. But we're going to talk all the topic first, get that out the way. Then we're going to do the celebratory thing. All right, which is, you know what I'm saying, I got some stuff, some goodies and whatnot lined up over here that I'm just like, hey, I'm going to get this away. You got to buy. You got to purchase. Ain't no purchase necessary. This is the goodness of my... And I'm eating the postage. So, and I don't brag about it. I don't say that to like, you should acknowledge. I'm just saying, the Rock With Me Nation. Right? You rock with me, I rock with you, I rock with you, you rock with me. So, We'll get to all the fun shit later on in the show. But first up, let's see. I got topics. All right. I got topics. Damn, I got topics. Okay. Season 3 of Euphoria. The Boys season finale. Jasmine Crockett, Proud Boys, and neo-Nazi. It pays that. I said. I'm sorry. The people with the bent crosses and that don't do their salute like this. It pays to hate. Damn, that's gonna be a good one. Black creators versus black characters. If all great black characters don't come from black creators, that means not all black creators make great characters. I'll let you marinate on that one. And it's not a knock on black creators, it's an observation. So don't nobody go around saying that I was saying nothing. Hey, great madam, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for coming tonight. Anansi, thank you, my brother. I am glad that you are out here joining me for the set. It may benefit you to be here tonight. I am, again, like I ain't bragging about it, but yeah, maybe I am because I like to give. Pause. And I'm so tired of doing that. Anyway, I'm giving stuff away. Giving stuff away. You know what I'm saying? Just cause y'all are the biggest reason I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all FUX with me and I FUX with y'all. And I try to, staying true to the nature of what this page is, I still try to provide to you truth. You don't get nothing else from Be Real with D Real. You will always get the truth. Even at my expense, if need be. You know what I'm saying? But that is a windmill to attack another day. All right, y'all are in the building tonight. I loves me some Rock With Me Nation. Okay, all right, y'all. Let me get you a little visual to marinate on because some scientific studies have said that y'all don't have a good attention span. It's not me, man. It's scientific studies. I am not that guy to make y'all feel no kind of way. Matter of fact, I'll show y'all how much I rock with y'all. We will go ahead and get this shit out the way early. All right. This one of the one and only times, or one of the few times, I ain't supporting this chief. Did you hear me say it publicly? Yes, you did. So the next time something come up with I pray that he get his young shit together. And remember, the reason he's where he is right now is because of his God-given talent. And with that God-given talent, you need to show your gratitude by being great. He's not doing that. And Muggs tell you all the time, being an athlete ain't just being an athlete on the field. An athlete is a great example of a human being. You're Captain America, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you Captain America or nothing like that, Rashi, but I'm saying you Muggs done placed a lot of responsibility and money in your hands, and you doing dumb shit. I'm sorry. There's simply no other way to describe it. Dumb shit. Okay. You a grown man racing on the freeway. Wreck a car and leave the scene of the accident. 16-year-olds who just got their driver's license know not to leave the scene of an accident. But yet, through the grace, you managed to get off with a suspension and 30 days suspended pending the rest of your time being served out properly. Rashi, didn't they tell you they was going to do P-test? They told you before they put you on probation they was going to do P-test. Now, you the one want to play die. You want to shoot craps with your career. That's on you. But you were supposedly meant to be an integral part of my team's offense. And not only are you screwing off your career, you screwing off our season. You got us having to try to go after Stephon Diggs and other kind. Bruh, get it together or get out the league. Oh, you better hope after these 30 days, NFL ain't like, yeah, we kicking you out the NFL. You know what I'm saying? We finna Ray Rice your ass. You're just out of the NFL because you can't get right. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna feel about that? You know what I mean? How you gonna feel about that? Grow up, boy. Grow up. That's how I feel about Rashi. That's my 5 minutes worth. And that's simply how I feel about it. Okay. How do y'all feel about it? Rock with me, nation. Did I leave no stone unturned, or did I pretty much run down to the young man what needed to be said? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Wake me up with a comment. You know what I'm saying? Wake me up with one. You know what I'm saying? Give me some insight. Give me a zinger. Give me anything, y'all. Just if I'm feeling celebratory. So I guess we can balance the real with some imaginary. Well, I won't say imaginary. More like fictional. Yes, fictional. Fictional is definitely a word I will use to describe a show. I mean, before y'all judge, well, Bible say judge not let you be judged. Remember, sometimes we got to have certain parts of our brain stimulated, right? And the part of my brain that gets stimulated be the part I want to see closure and, well, chaos. If it need be chaos, let it be chaos, but let there be a closure to the chaos. Now, okay, Mr. Ray Smith, I see you over here, brother. You said he is throwing away a great opportunity. Josh Gordon did the. See what I'm saying? It's like, dude, I mean, from now on, Rashi Rice is can't get Rice. That because he can't get right. That's what I'm gonna start calling him. Can't get Rice. You know what I'm saying? You just You know what, bruv? That is not where I was going, but we can do that too. Okay, I FUX with it. I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? that ain't too much more. Ain't too much more to be said about Mr. Rice. We can go ahead and usher his butt out the studio because I'm way past Gucci with him. Oh, my man wants to talk about the series finale, I'm assuming, of course, of The Boys, where we saw this, right, Chin? Yeah. Okay. Now, a lot of things happened on that episode, but we're not here to talk about those lot of things. We're here to talk about that shit right there. Okay. The only thing I have to say about this was holy menace to society, Batman. Did he did he just say what I think he said? And went one step further. What in the world am I talking about? Well, if you didn't see the series finale, and if Theo didn't talk about it on his cast, Knicks win. I would love to see a Knicks OKC championship series. But anyways, all right. Series finale. Some people died. We was really sad. But this part right here. Okay. Long story short, the little Asian lady gained the ability of Soldier Boy to let this beam out of her chest where when you get hit with it, if you're a super, it take away your powers. So they hit Homelander with it. And Butcher proceeded to whoop Homelander's ass. I mean, boy, what what a difference superhuman powers make, eh? You know what I'm saying? He had an ass whooping coming for a long time. And if you go back and think about all the stuff he did over all the 5 seasons, if you followed it like that what he got, that was nice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It sure in the heck does, don't it, Mr. Martin? Cause you could be strong as you want to be, bro. You ain't got no hands. Oh, what happens in a situation when you ain't got no powers? Now, on to what happened when my man got to this point right here. He knew Butcher wasn't playing. Butcher been waiting 5 seasons to kill his ass. And it's like, bruh, you finna to get it. You know what I mean? You finna to get it. And basically, see that there the crowbar that he got in his hand there, Homelander laying across the desk, stuck it in his forehead and wrenched that mug forward and his brain spilled out onto the Oval Office carpet. Yeah. Satisfying. After 5 seasons, I guess I wanted more. I mean, it was either Butcher was going to get powerful enough to put hands on him or he was going to get weak enough so Butcher could put hands on him. And Dude. Yeah, that's exactly what it was like, Kamoyo. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no powers, bruh. It don't matter at this point. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't learned how to be nice with your hands. It don't matter how, bulletproof you are. And honestly, a skilled fighter, Soldier Boy was giving him the business because Soldier Boy ain't powerful as he is, but Soldier Boy was matching him because Soldier Boy had hands. So it's like, bruh, you better go ahead. You better go ahead. You know what I mean? Indeed it was, Grand Madam. I mean, I thought it was enough that you put the thing in his head. You read. I was like, oh, I can see what he's thinking. Bruh. Okay. But my man, my favorite kill was not him. My favorite kill when he put the ball over dude's mouth and made his sonic backlash into him and blew his head off. I'm like, now that is kill worthy. If you gonna do it with style. Thank you, Mother's Milk. That was for me. For me. I mean, that was great, but for me, I was like the suddenness just boom. It's not there anymore. It's gone. It was just, yeah. I was like, okay. You win. That's the one. Kill of the night. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I feel like after all of this went down, it took them a whole lot longer to just summarize and be done. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have to get the whole Butcher and Son and Starlight. And we knew Starlight and Dennis Quaid's son was gonna be. I mean, not Dennis Quaid. Yeah, Dennis Quaid. Was gonna be together. Bridges. Never mind. Anyway, we knew all of that. We knew they was all gonna be together. You could have wrapped all that up in like 5 minutes. I feel like it lagged on too much after that. You know what I mean? Because that should have been the grand finale. Boom, that's it. But it took them too long to build up to that. Question. Why they send old girl from Gen V off? She'd have came in real handy in that situation. The bloodbender, bruh. All that blood right there. Oh man, she could have made a pin cushion out of Homelander. You know what I mean? I'm too. Y'all need me writing these shows. I will get dark with it. Swap out Steve Rogers in the elevator scene with a depower Homelander. Yeah, Homelander getting one. Trained Hydra Shield agents or Shield Hydra agents, whatever you want. Oh yeah, it wouldn't even last that long. I don't think he could have. Shoot, Butcher was tanking a couple of shots. I was like, Butcher, yeah. Butcher probably. Homelander probably would have got through out the window side of that elevator 20, 30 stories or something like that. Yeah. Nah, not even. Wanted to see Maeve. Her actress retired, but just show her watching TV and LOLing. Well, there go the cast currently. Ain't that? No, I thought that was her in the back. But anyway, yeah, that's your cast right there. Sister Sage, I mean, she wasn't even a character from the comic book. So in the boy, there was no Sister Sage. I think Jess is the only character that come close to being similar to Sister Sage, and she wasn't black, and she didn't even have powers, if I recall correctly. So yeah, later for all that. You know what I'm saying? Them ready-made characters. Let's just make one. Let's just make one. Mark out, check that box off. See, it's a black woman on here. There. Because they didn't want black women on their dome. Like, y'all better get them sisters something. Or they got maybe about to write this show off. You know, it's okay. They got some black men look good, but yeah, you need to see some of us. You know what I'm saying? Sat one sister and thought one night probably, and wrote a letter to Amazon and them. Yeah, and that's ultimately how she ended up, Kamoyo. Hella dumb. Last we saw her, she was on her way to Harry Potter land. Dumbed down like a mud. I'm like, huh. Okay. Okie dokie then. Overall, like I said, for me, 6.57 out of 10. I mean, because they took too long to build up to Homelander. If you really wanted to, like, all of these supers that was getting off on the way to Homelander, you should have had some of them say, not just the one dude with the decibels. You should have had a couple people ready, you know what I'm saying, at the ready to, like, okay, we supers and we here to get some get back or whatever. But yeah, it would have, if that whole episode would have ran like that last couple, like 10-15 minutes where they just resolved everything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, 6.57 is fair in my mind. That's what I thought anyway. I mean, our tastes will differ, but that's just where I was. He say funny, Amazon wasn't afraid to do a Justice League template team, but MCU didn't have the stones to do Squadron Supreme. Well, this comic was it was based, it was a comic that was done. I mean, yeah, there are comics that I don't have an excuse. I'm sorry. I ain't afraid to, I ain't trying to back nobody into a corner. I ain't afraid. Yeah, got me. You know what I'm saying? It happens sometimes. Now, what I was getting ready to get at was this show right here. Call it a guilty pleasure. Call it a guilty pleasure. Call it whatever you want. Call it. Call it whatever the hell you want to call it. I watch Euphoria. There. I said it out loud. My favorite character is Maddie. That's the scarring little girl on the right. She's scrappy. She's scrappy. She she took off them heels and was chasing old girl last season. But anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is the appearance of this fella in season 3. Yeah, my man Adebisi. See, I need to stop calling him Adebisi and learn how to say his hard African name. Adwale Ikinyowe Abgahe. I think I probably mangled the hell out of it, but yeah, Triple A. That's what I'm calling him till somebody tell me to stop. AAA is playing the role of Alamo Brown, who is kind of a fusion of a pimp, a gangster, and a cowboy. And his villain story is Iceberg Slim's villain story. Exact. The story down to the exact. When cause like this past Sunday, they had his origin story, and I was like, oh damn, his origin story is Iceberg Slim. He is like in the pimp life and the stripper club life because his mama ran that same hustle that Iceberg Slim's mama ran. Let me set it up for you. If you ain't never read no Iceberg Slim, if you ain't never read no Trick Baby, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't never read none of that, here's the thing. When Iceberg Slim was a young lad, his mama got pregnant with him during a time when it wasn't cool to be single and have a baby. There's supposed to be a man around. There wasn't no man around. People looked at you like, you know. And so the daddy, you know, let's just call it what it was. The daddy was kind of gangster, and you know, he knew how to lay that thing down. So he could always pop in and out the picture whenever he wanted to. But she decided her little hustle was she was gonna find her unattractive fella and treat him like he was attractive until he put her in a nice house and gave her opulent surroundings and showered her with jewels and all of this. And so she come up with the idea. I know I'm being long-winded, but here's how it go. She come up with the idea to let's go on a vacation for Labor Day. And they do that. Meanwhile, the baby daddy slides through, cleaned the place out, took everything, didn't leave not a damn thing. They come back to sunlight and empty spaces and echoes, took everything. So rather than being sympathetic to the plight, mama automatically go, this is the kind of man you are. You can't take care of me. I can't be with you no more. We leaving. And left. Went straight to dude's house where all the furniture, all the stuff, all the surroundings was. So, in the case of Alamo Brown and Iceberg Slim, they both vowed, I will never, ever, ever, ever again in my life get tricked or outthought by a bee. And that is how they live their life. He was a pimp, and basically he pimping the girls that's in the strip club that he owned. You know what I'm saying? So, and he got Marshawn Lynch for a henchman. Lynch the henchman. Bruh, you don't even need to know nothing about season 1 or 2 to jump on season 3 and start watching this shit here. All you need to know is Zendaya's character used to be a horrible drug addict. Now she working for Alamo, and she got caught up with the police, and she snitching. It's an interesting show. That's all I got. That's all I'm saying. It's an interesting show. At least this season, I feel like. I mean, it hits a lot of tropes that we probably shouldn't be attached to, but it's entertaining. It's well written. You know what I'm saying? It feels genuine. And I mean, as bad as you feel about Zendaya in certain roles, she's really very good at playing a dusty woman. Just dusty, you know what I mean? She don't come off as elegant or beautiful or anything. She just walking through the whole series, hair messed up, dusty clothes, Chuck Taylors. Not Karen. Getting dressed up mean putting on a champion jacket. Anyways. Sister Sage, she didn't have any character consistency, Grand Madam, because she was a fictional character who was written into the show and does not actually exist in the comic. What you say? That's who he is at a basis. I know, man, but if you ever met him in person, I would much rather say, "Hey, Triple A, what's going on?" than "What's up, Adabisi?" I don't think celebrities like that when you refer to them as their roles. You know what I mean? Charlie, my man. You know what I mean? That kind of a thing. But anyways, yeah, bruh, dude, yeah, he do the damn thing on that show, man. Picture him as Mamadou Fall. He can do it. He can do it. He's a great actor. He got a lot of range. So I caught a few minutes of this season's Euphoria while channel surfing. May start from the beginning. It's worth it. It's worth it. I mean, it is way different. Season 1 and 2, all the primary characters in season 1 and 2, they're all in high school. And then season 3, they're grown. They're in college or they went on to careers and stuff like that. And it's different. You know what I'm saying? They in the business and they trying to, get they cheese on in California. You know what I mean? And so, little young, you know what I'm saying, little young pogs like them, is just cake for cats like him. Because now this one right here, old girl on the right, Maddie, she's kind of pimping Sydney Sweeney's character, trying to get likes and, trying to get her, to go viral online. And her sister actually works, at a studio in, Hollywood making a TV show and gets their sisters on the show and gets her an audition, and she ends up getting the part on this show. She asked a little part on this show, and then they want to expand her role, and then she like, "Have you done acting before?" And she had her little OnlyFans page and all that type stuff, so she was famous like that. But they was like, if you want to be on this show, you got to delete your OnlyFans page. So that keeps Maddie from pimping her out. You know what I mean? And, getting her, that's what she like to do, but she don't really got the juice like that. But she want to fall in and find bras and make them go viral from Alamo Stable. They taking pictures and stuff for the page in his strip club, but then she was like, "I was thinking about taking the girls." He's like, "Oh, wait, where you taking my bitches?" He like, He said they work 6 days a week. He said, "So that's my money." Like that. That's some cold pimp shit to say. I thought I was watching blaxploitation movies. I was like, he dead ass. He dead ass serious. He said, so that's my money. Sit there looking like this. Oh, it was all cool. We were taking pictures up in here. You talking about taking my bitches? He immediately flipped on her too, and it turned because he was talking all sweet and put his arm all across. Yeah, tell me about it. Ooh, that look fly. Show me that picture. But then when she started talking about taking somebody somewhere, what you talking about? We ain't taking nobody nowhere. Everything they need to do right up in here so I can make some money off of it. Bruh, I'm telling you, this season got me like, well, what I want to do is I want to hold off for like 2 or 3 episodes and like get a fix like that. Cause oh boy, getting fingers and toes cut off. Cause like he was like the jerkweed in the other seasons. Now he just like pitiful and can't do nothing right. You know what I mean? So he done fell off hard. And he catching it. He just like getting his ass kicked every week and get a body part cut off because he ain't paying these. I think they like Greek or Albanian or something. Boy, they ain't playing. They like, get me my money, and he owe him like $500,000. I'm like, bro, they gonna have to name you Stubby, because they took the first time they got him, they took it pinky toe, and they got them clippers like that stuff that cut through bone, like. Yeah, took a pinky toe. He screamed and hollered, but he found it and put it on ice, and he got his soul back on. So the next time he would late on, he would late on his payments. Oh boy, can't visit me again. Beat his ass again. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. He won't give him the hand. He reached around, grabbed old boy's toe, ripped his toe off. The one that sewed back on the heel, and he ripped that bitch off. And got his wedding ring finger cut off. I'm like, bruh, you just need to leave town. You need to go somewhere and do something, because you ain't gonna have no more appendages if it keep up like this, because you can't beat the dude that's beating you. You ain't got no pistol. You ain't got nothing. You leave town. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bruh. Be on the first, limping on the first thing, smoking with a cane, and you get to get on first. You need to get on the board. You need special assistance at me. You know what I'm saying? You need to get on for real. I'm like, my goodness. Oh, Ronnie, I didn't even see you sneak in. What's up, dog? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, Ronnie? Ron? He say apparently he plays polo too. Maybe. Or maybe he just do what he was doing in that one episode. Bury people in the desert up to their neck and come running at them with a pole. Bruh, I know that would have hurt. Somebody hit you in your head with a boy. I've been watching a lot of stuff. People guts been spilling out, man. I don't know. Is that healthy for me? Should I be watching all this foolishness? Should I find me something nice and wholesome to watch? If it's something nice and wholesome on, you tell me what it is, and I watch it. But until such time as you do tell me, I'm gonna continue to watch my man Triple A in whatever he's in. And I was already watching this show, so now I'm gonna really watch this show because Buddy's on there, and that's what we need to be rocking with us, right? He's us. So yeah, I'm gonna rock with him. You dig? Now let's get on. Well, hold up. I will be taking your comments. Let me slow down. I be getting ahead of myself, man. I keep forgetting, man. I think y'all feed might be like 7-8 seconds behind me. So when I say something, y'all get it 7-8 seconds later, then go in the comments. So it seemed like it took me a long time. We say, I remember the movie where the villain had a ball lopper. Okay. Oh, Grindhouse. Okay. 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 Oh. Last time I saw Adwale, he was on an episode of Monk. Wow. I think I've seen him since then. You know what? We got smartphones. We don't need to be dumb. And I'm pretty sure that name, bam, easy. Other than he was born August 22nd, 1967. We the same age. He's like 2 months older than me. Wow, really? I guess. Oh, no, he was in The Union, that movie with Mark Wahlberg and Halle Berry. And that was in 2024. So he working. He working. He work. Yeah. With Dwayne Johnson. He's in that. Yeah, he sure was. So he working. He working. He ain't starving. He doing good. He doing real good. But you know who I gotta get this one off real quick. You know who else is Faster. That's the movie with Dwayne Johnson. Faster. Oh yeah, I remember that one. And the Mummy. Yes, he was a henchman in the Mummy. He's had plenty of work, besides Oz, which is what we all remember him for. And for Oz, I'm like, bruh, come on. All right. Let me get serious for a second. All right. Question. I want y'all to get a good look. Okay. So does that look like a group that don't like certain people? Does that look like a group that voted for Cheeto Man? Yeah. So it pays to hate is the lesson we walk away with from this. Of course it pays to hate. What did y'all think? It's called the police. It's called judges. See, the problem is not groups like this that we can see, that are visible. Okay? The problem is all of the people who don't wear masks. The doctors, the lawyers, the judges, the police officers, any occupation you can imagine, there are hateful people there. Does that mean all Caucasian people are hateful? No. But behind enemy lines, can you afford to not be careful. Only place you 100% safe of this not happening, Africa. And even then in South Africa, you had a little string of it for a while when the Dutch folks got all uppity and forgot where they was. You feel me? My experience by and large is you don't know, because I feel you there. I feel you there, but more often than not, you can't tell what a person feels inside or know what a person says when they're at home. I tell people that all the time. Oh, Grace, she's great. She's wonderful. Oh, we have so much fun and we say this and that, and I get to do this and we do that. What is it like at her house? What do they say at her house? Are they like that at her house? Now, don't get me wrong. I know some people who are conservative and are still decent human beings. You know what I'm saying? Don't equate the party to the assholes in it. The party itself is not filled with people with negative ideas, just opposing ones. And that doesn't make them hateful or evil. But on the other hand, you got a vast majority of them that are. And quiet is kept. The ones who aren't still are, because you see the ones that are and you aren't doing anything about it. So yeah, there you go. You want to oppose the injustice, but you're not ready to risk it all to see it undone. And that's why people like that will continue to prevail, continue to proliferate in this country right here. There is one option left to you. And I don't want to say it on my page because folks are going to label me something. But I'm just saying that we done talked, we done talked, we done talked, we done talked. We stopped talking, we bit our tongue, we rolled our eyes, and it's like, what's next? Just like Sean Connery told Kevin Costner on Untouchables, the movie Untouchables, what are you prepared to do? That's the long and the short of it. Period, point blank. There's nothing I did a video this morning about the executive, legislative, and judicial branches of government. Who in the is running all three? Has control, has exhibited flagrant control over all three fucking branches of government. What can you do with that? What can you do to that? You can continue to oppose it openly, but what are you doing to affect it? If you can't even legislate, oh no, you can't legislate no more. Oh, we want to take it to the highest court in the land. Oh no, you can't take it to the court no more. Oh, well, damn, and we sure can't ask you. So what other option do you have left? Honestly. Why do you think everybody talking about I'm grabbing this, I'm buying that, I'm saving up these? Why do you think they're saying that? Because damn it, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And if some stuff jump off and you ain't ready to jump with it, guess what? You can't swim, your ass bound to drizzle. That's the bottom line. That's what you're looking at. Hey, if if I'm wrong, I'll have one hell of a sale. Okay? If I'm wrong. But I would rather err on the side of caution than otherwise. I don't want to think about nobody doing no deplorable shit to my daughters. So I'm 50, I'm 58, almost 59. Damn it, I'm still spry as huh. I got 2 good minutes in me. Because it ain't gonna take that long. You feel me? Yeah. Okay. I know when and where to hit. So let's go. Right. There you are 100% correct, Camelio. There are, and that's just that's anybody. That's anybody. You know what I'm saying? With over time, you learn how to read. You know, body language is gonna talk whether you want it to or not. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? When you tighten up, you tight. You wasn't tight around me before. Now you tighten shit. Why you all tight? You know what I'm saying? You rolling your eyes. You wasn't rolling your eyes before. Oh, you wasn't looking over there. You wasn't doing none of that. They're tails. Yeah, I believe that. I 100% believe that. I observed it in my lifetime. What gets the Republican Party in trouble is their refusal to distance themselves from it, which should be an easy thing to do. And just like I got done saying, even if you are a conservative that ain't caught up in nothing corrupt, I'm willing to bet $1 million to a dozen of donuts. You sit next to somebody who is. Your friend knows somebody who is. You know there's a whole bunch of people around you in the House, in the Senate, that are profiting from it. And you don't say nothing. You don't say nothing to the ethics committee. You don't say nothing to nobody. For evil to triumph, all that is needed is for good men to do nothing. Okay? That's one to grow on. Now, what I say to you, my brothers and sisters in the Rock With Me Nation, don't worry about that shit. Don't worry about it. Struggle, we know. Bullets flying through the street, we know. This ain't new to us. You understand me? This ain't new to us. We've been surviving this. Middle class white people, this is fucking them up. Having to tighten their belt. Ooh. Having to get pork chops instead of ground beef. Whew. No seafood, just shrimp in the bag. You ain't getting it from the butcher no more. Bruh, it's much harder on them. Trust and believe me when I say, because they ain't used to it. They used to abundance. They used to it being plenty of everything. They used to being able to get what they want, when they want, the way they want it. And now they ain't getting it. They're like, oh, gee, golly gosh. Okay. They in bed with the devil regardless, or if they do, period. I mean, I see you, but I see you. You know what I mean? You on the fence. On the fence is not on a side, so that means if you ain't on this side or my side, I'm going to have to assume you're against me. So that's why tension and division in this country is the way it is. I don't like it. But that's the reason why, because people like them thrive and grow because of the division. You get it? So if we ain't coming together to do nothing, don't scoff at stockpiling. Don't scoff at going to the range. Thanos, indeed. Huh. They say they aren't racist, but they won't alienate them from the party. I'm with y'all. I'm with you. Heard me say it. I'm with y'all. I 100. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I want to think the best of everybody, but you ain't giving me nothing to think the best of. That's where I'm at with it. You had your chance to prove it when y'all was talking all that Black Lives Matter shit. That was your opportunity to step up and say, now we ready to do some stuff. Now we ready to start swinging with both hands. Nah. When they start putting the pressure on you, I'm gonna fade back into Pleasantville. You know what I'm saying? And so we was like, oh, we know what happened when we go out on the street. They call it a riot and bring in the National Guard. We did it 3 times, and all 3 times. Well, we've done it more than 3 times, but the 3 most prominent. You know what I'm saying? The Watts, the Detroit, and the Chicago riots was the most memorable ones. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying every day was the worst, but them the ones everybody remember and talk about. But it's happened, and you know it can happen, and they call in the National Guard when it happens. So I think maybe we done got to a point where we're like, all right, we starting to realize now, hey, y'all waiting for us to do something crazy, but we ain't gonna do nothing crazy. If you do something to us, then you will see it. But nah, we gonna hang back. We gonna hang back. I mean, all that ice. Oh, they coming after you next. You know what I'm saying? I got the same thing you got. What do you have back there? What you got? That's where I be with it. Don't worry about it. Is it big enough? Does it have enough range? Most likely. Most likely. Plus, I'm pretty damn good with them. So it don't matter what the range is. I got you. I was in the military. I got a medal. I can prove it. I mean, personally, I'm a fan of the Chicago way. Me too. I ain't looking for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking, but if that's where we end up, that's where we end up. I mean, on some real stuff, that's honestly not where I want to be. Um, they talk about stuff like Civil War, but can't even handle when their Starbucks order is wrong. Well, no, what I see, come on, yo, and I can tell you right now, it ain't the people who are going to be responsible for what's going down ain't getting their hands dirty. That's why you got you recruiting folks and paying folks like them, the PWTs, to do your dirt for you with the promise of I'm gonna turn you into my shining knights. You know what I'm saying? Rally around me and we'll make this our kingdom. And that's what's y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know. Yeah, you saw with the ICE protest and the fight. Yes, they are condoning. I mean, I said this in a live before. This is the playbook. This is Berlin's straight out of the playbook. Straight out of the playbook. You can find a chapter in that book on what's going on right now. He's encouraging and bedazzling the lesser minded and the youth, and I'm encouraging you with this sense of whatever it is I tell you you can be and you believe. Patriot. That's what it is. Patriot. That word gets thrown around a lot, and what my man say on Princess Bride, I do not think that word means what you think it means. You know what I'm saying? and they throwing that around a little too liberally for my taste. You know what I'm saying? You telling me you a patriot and I ain't. Read between the lines. I need to go to the range and be properly trained and purchase my items right. Yeah, well, I got 3 that are legal. Okay. But I mean, if you come and I have to do that with that one, then it ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter. Now what? Teeny tiny little bit. Cause by that time it's gonna be so much. Yeah. On to the next comment. So many guardsmen are caught lacking down here. Horrible situational awareness. Bro, we talked about that earlier, man. I thought 99% of the time, unless I know I'm going to a function where it ain't gonna jump off like that, or I can get up out of there pretty easy, I won't. But places where I'm enclosed and you know what I'm saying, and there ain't no way out, guess it what? You know what I'm saying? Thang, brang. Bruh, y'all better stop it. Y'all better stop it. Say everyone has to plan them 223 start flying. Hey, and them hollows. I still rock the hollows too. You know what I'm saying? And them ones that they got the tip that disperses. Talk about problems. You know what I'm saying? They hit and bow on impact, bow, all of it go and it travels. And you know how stuff travel. If you moving around too much, man, stuff will travel and that's why they tell you to be still. Because when you're moving, your blood's pumping, circulating, you moving that shit. Be still. 2 and 1 more on loan to a loved one to, bruh, got to, man, got to, and show Shorty what's up. You know what I'm saying? Show Shorty what's up with it, and because you might not be there, and it might, and she, man, make sure Shorty know how to rack it. If it's that close. So yeah, and those are for home protection anyway, in my opinion. You come to my house, I can't gauge the response, but you caught that, right? I can't gauge the response, but I can assure you it will be crucial. Say 1 for my, okay. Tell them about it, bruh. Tell them about it. We don't play that, man. We take care of ours, and they nice with their hands. And speaking of women that are nice with their hands, tell me, y'all ain't seen this one trick pony hit. Well, for those who haven't, her name is Mona Kimura. And I think she's 24 years old, 23, 24 years old. And she kickboxes. All she do, I mean, that ain't all she do, but mainly keep that one foot in your face, in your gut, in your face, in your gut, in your face, in your gut. And if you manage to get around it, she's nice with her hands. You dig what I'm saying? They call him baby girl the real life Chun-Li. She done had, I think, four or five fights, and she done won them all. Just kicking the daylights out of broads. Just at will, like bow. She uses her leg like Ali uses his jab. That's how she uses it. And she I done seen footage of her on a treadmill, bruh. On a treadmill, hopping, throwing them kicks. Nah, nah, nah. She got that shit down to a science, bruh. She got it down to a science, and she just be cracking them girls across they dome. Bow, 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 and then when they get too close. Because she's a tall little thing. She about 5'9". She about 5'9". She's a tall, she long, skinny thing. But she can throw them dogs and them feet. She be giving them the business. she got footage all across YouTube, man. Check the little shorty out. She be dogging them. She be dogging them. Now, my thing is, how that? Yeah, you damn sure right. She like, oh, I got to kick somebody in the face. The day ain't right if I ain't kicking somebody in the face. And bruh, shorty be kicking him in the face like it ain't like it's a science, man. She just bow, bow, and will stand there just hopping, waiting on him like a video game character, dog. She just in a stance, just bow, bow. And I'm like, bruh, can't nobody get past that. Can't nobody get past that one leg. And the people who do get past the one leg, see, be three-piecing them, two-piecing them. You know what I'm saying? And just step back and throw that foot back up again. Bow, bow. Grand Madam, her name is Mona Kimura. And she be dusting them. Just stand there like a crane, like a crane, just there on one leg, hopping like, come get it. And when they get in rain, pow, pow, just kicking them in the face, just like, eating it. Lunch, her toes, lunch, her soles, lunch, her heels. You know what I'm saying? They eating it all. I'm like, man, are they that fast? You know, they coming that quick. Bow. Like, what was that? Her foot? Which one of y'all kicked me? You know what I'm saying? You kicking them that fast that they can't do nothing with it. Can't do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? And she be doing video game shit when she knock people down. She like she be clowning, man. I mean, she's like your typical. She's a typical like Japanese girl, but boy, when they get the, it'd be different. When she get in that ring, bruh, business. She about business. The business of putting that one foot in your mouth all fight long. You know what I'm saying? And she's fighting like, I think she's fighting like she's fighting like 4 rounds, 5 rounds, something like that. And they be going the distance. How many times you, or it's somebody, it's somebody out there counting. How many times you get kicked in the face? A statistician. Just for how many times you get kicked in the face. Well, bro, I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it myself. It is just like, wow, so it's real. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like a sanctioned bout and it had commentators and they was going and talking that guala guala in Japanese or whatever. And you didn't have to know what they were saying to see what that heifer was doing. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, she got ringmanship, you know what I'm saying? She controlling the ring and, you know what I'm saying? And then just up on her foot, hopping, still controlling the ring. Bow, in the middle of the ring. Bow, come here. Bow, come here. Bow, just kicking them in their mouth too. I just want, she walked up like 3 times and was like, ugh. Wait a minute, let me do something different. And I'm like, damn. Y'all better leave that child alone. That little buck-tooth Japanese girl got skills. She is hurting them. But yeah, man. Is it a gimmick or is she really are we gonna look up and she gonna be like 17-0, still doing this same little gimmick? Is that something? Is somebody gonna find a way to circumvent Mona Kimura's offensive defense? You know what I'm saying? Is somebody gonna find a counter to her? You know what I mean? Damn. 30 to 50 plus kicks a fight that land. Bruh. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody kicked me in my face 30 to 50 times, I'm gonna quit. I'm kicking me in my face 50 damn times. You are not going to do that. I'm not. I won't let you. 50 times in the face. And I mean, Grand Madam, when she kick them, bro, it's full, like sideways. It's like full snapping all the way back. She kicking them in dead, and some is just like it kick them in their face, just mush in. You know what I'm saying? Just full heel in your nose because she broke somebody. One of them nose. She broke her nose kicking her, and I'm just like, somebody get her. This shouldn't be fair. You know, she kicking everybody. That's not right. You know, but she can do it. She can do it. You know what I'm saying? And just kicking them all day, kicking them. Just kicking. Nothing else. I mean, I keep saying nothing else, but 80% of her fight game is that one kick. Does she know how to counter punch? I don't know. I've never seen her do it. She might have counter punched once or twice, but it never comes down to that. Ain't nobody pressed her enough yet to where she got to counter punch. You know, she just kicking, and you know, somebody get too close, get up in there, blah, 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 and they back up. She get it, and wash, rinse, repeat. Into the fight. Unanimous decision. Oh, the real Chun-Li. Yeah. Every fight so far. 4-0, 5-0, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Whooping girls' asses. Kicking them in their face 50 times. 50 times? Bruh. I'd have been in street fights and got kicked in the head once. Once. That dude got his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? They getting kicked 49 more times than I did. They just losing. I don't get it. I don't get it. He says she watching her right now. That kid, bruh, it looked like a machine. She just cracking her, just launching that joint at Muggs. I'm like, what the hell? Why you ain't ducking? What? They say if there's an opening, the foot comes up. Duh. She be murking them, bro. She be murking them. Oh my goodness. Okay. Last topic I want to talk about tonight, y'all. And we're gonna get to the good part. Black creators and black characters. Okay. Kind of a rhetorical question for this bunch. Is the Black Panther a great character? I'll wait for your answers. Is the Black Panther a great character? I know that's a rhetorical question, but I'm going somewhere with this, and I need y'all to come along. Is the Black Panther a great character? Is the Black Panther T'Challa the Black Panther? My phone gonna respond. Shut up. Is he a great character? Anybody? Okay. Kamayo King says yes. All right. So T'Challa was created by two Jewish guys. So the seminal black comic book character of all black comic book characters owes his creation to Stanley Lieber and Jacob Kirby. Jewish guys. Okay. Acolyte. Acolyte is a great black character. Yes? Would you say so? Would you say Acolyte from Concrete Comics is a great black character? Is he to you? Of what you've seen and what you've heard, what I've told you, and what you've learned on your own about Acolyte, does he sound like a great character to you? Is his story, you know what I'm saying, at least up to the point that we know so far, does he sound like a great character? Because Concrete Comics is ringing in some circles. Godhood Comics is ringing in some circles. And some of those characters are characters that are rather memorable. You know what I'm saying? And both Lonzo Starr and Tyler Martin are have created great characters and have other creatives around them building a great universe, respectively, both of them. So those are two examples that I cite of Black creators who have created Black characters, and they're good. So why do we always turn this thing into Black for Black when it should be the best artist, writer for the job, regardless? Because there's plenty of us in here who FUX with Jonathan Hickman, Al Ewing, Jason Aaron, Mark Bagley, and the list goes on. So can we, I guess what I need to say about it is, in the future, can we not get carried away and say, I mean, by and large, we should be writing us, but that's not to say you ain't got, you know what I'm saying, your Hickmans and your Don McGregor's and and folks like that can just crank out a good story. It don't matter. Oh, a bunch of Black people in it, whatever. Watch me cook. And more opportunities should be provided to artists of substance, regardless of their nationality. If it's great art, I don't care who drew it. If they're great writers, I don't care who wrote it. But if one story stands head and shoulders above the other one, I'm going to mess with that one. I mean, to me, if it stands head and shoulders, not, I don't give a damn what critics and people like that say. I mean, you get awards and stuff like that for writing good stuff, but that's not a prerequisite for me to read or give patronage to anything from any place. You know what I'm saying? So that's, I guess, is where I'm at with it. So they got Black writers writing white characters. All I'm saying, that's all I'm saying, is good writing. I don't care, God rest his soul, what Dwayne McDuffie was writing or who he was writing about. I enjoyed reading Dwayne McDuffie's stories. Dwayne McDuffie didn't just do Milestone. He did the big two. So, best creator for the job. At least that's what it is with me. And I know a lot of cats that hire Italian artists. Work cheaper. I mean, because it's their passion, I guess, but hence my point, Kamoyo. Hence my point, brother. So if Todd McFarlane can write a Black character for over 375 issues, was it because he didn't focus on the Black? Give me good writing and art. No Liefeld. Damn. Okay. Um. Whew. I think I drove that point home rather succinctly. Um. Best artist, best writer for the job, regardless of what they look like. Okay. I'm giving some shit away. I got a lot of stuff to give away. I'm gonna give away some stuff tonight. And tomorrow on the vibe, I'll give some more stuff away. I'm gonna quit bullshitting. Let's get started. I tried to sell this thing on eBay and nobody wanted it. Nobody wanted this. Can we find a home for this Black Panther? Don't you? Look, he's never been out of the box. Ever. So, all that I ask is if you want to take this to your home, that you step forward by submitting a number between 1 and 10 in the comments. When you're ready. Got a number in my head. Matter of fact, I'll write the number down like stuff. There. I've written the number down. Nobody else? Nobody else. Nobody? Wow. Can you see that? Can you see what that number is? That's crazy work. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's yours. It's yours. I send it to you, my friend. Okay. Yeah, did everybody go to sleep? Don't nobody want nothing. Oh, yeah, well, you might get all the free shit then. That'll make it easy. I can put it all in one box. Black Adam. Black Adam. That is a black and white Black Adam. I don't know if they're rare, but they're pretty cool looking. And it comes with lightning. As you can see, it comes with lightning. So, that's the next item up for bid. Well, it ain't for bid. It's just, okay. All right. Here we go. I am thinking of a letter between A and Z. It is between A and Z. Anybody? Somebody? Knock, knock. How did I know you were gonna say Q? Well, nobody else? Nobody who's them other four that's just lurking? Oh, did I expose the lurkers? It was H. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you anyway. Did nobody else say nothing? Okay, I guess it's a good night to be a Henry. All right then. You know what? Did that. That's a Mecha Strike Monster Hunter Black Panther. That ain't just no regular old Black Panther. What about like loose 6-inch action figures? Do you do loose 6-inch action figures? Okay. This one's older. I have an older Hawkeye. Little haggard, but it's in pretty good shape. He missed out on a bunch of cool free shit. But he pulls up just in time when I'm doing action figures. Um, then there's Shadowland Daredevil. Okay. And last but not least, we got the Bucky Barnes, Captain America. Complete, I believe, with somebody else's shield. But he got his pistol and he got his knife. So that is a complete Captain America. That is a complete, well, not complete. He don't got his Billy Club, but incomplete Daredevil. And an incomplete Hawkeye. Now, that's three figures. That's three figures for the price of nothing. Now, all you have to do, since I know, oh, okay, now all of these people popping up and speaking and okay. Y'all know this is giveaway time, right? Y'all were just sitting in the back not saying shit. I mean, what? I'm trying to get his shit away, and the only person getting shit is Kamoya. So far, he's got two Black Panther. This for y'all that missed it. Kamoyo won this. Kamoyo won this. It's Black Adam, by the way. Black and white Black Adam. And Kamoyo won this. Yeah. Now, I'm going hard this evening, y'all. Just how I'm going to do it. I do not know who wants it or who wants to own it or who cares to own it or who would like to see it Mighty Avengers. Remember Mighty Avengers, the BMB run? Did anybody like this run? Okay. That's two different things. That's not one. That's not two. That's not three. That's not four. Basically, the first 10 issues is what we got right here. Okay. See? 10 of them. You saw where it said 10. All right. Now, let's deal with these. All right. If you're participating in the giveaway, hit me with a yes. Hit me with a yes if you're participating in the giveaway, because it'll be real simple for me to give it away. With Mighty Avengers 1 through 10 coming up next. Just sit tight. We're working on the action figures. How many folks is in? How many folks is in? How many folks is in? Okay, well, I know Kamario's in. He said, yeah. Ronnie's in. He said, yeah. All right. I mean, I'm here. All right, Mr. Sarcasm. All right. All right, that's 1, 2, 3 of you. All right. Okay. Well, now, Kamoyo, it's gonna matter. It's gonna matter. I ain't thinking about it. I'm gonna write it down. I am thinking of a number between 1 and 10. What number? Well, matter of fact, I wrote down the number I was thinking of between 1 and 10. And it's on a piece of paper right here. What is the number that I have written down on this piece of paper? Who knows? You could probably be the recipient of what is to come. All righty, let's go. We got a Ronnie. Whoops. We got a Ronnie J at a number 8. A number 8 is not the number I'm looking at. We got a Kamayo at a number 6. A number 6 is not the number I'm looking at. And we got Theo with a number 3. Three was in fact the number I was looking at. Wow. That's happened twice tonight already. Number where you get it, where we don't have to just come close. Theo, them's yours. If you want to give one to Ronnie, you can. Oh, you want me to donate it to Ronnie? Okay, so which one does Ronnie want? Does Ronnie want the Daredevil, the Captain America, or which one does he want? what you saying? You get? Oh, you get this one, Ronnie? Okay. Ronnie, do you want all three? Theo is trying to bless you. Okay. Right. Well, I tell you what. Hit me in the messenger with your Addy, and we'll get this up and out to you. Oh boy, this is fun. I ain't even all right. Mighty Avengers 1 through 10. B&B. All right. We in for a penny, in for a pound, as they say. Somebody in on this action. All right. Okay. Aha. For the participant, I am thinking of a letter between A and Z. Let's see who can come the closest. Thinking of a letter between A and Z. Yeah, this is around like 2007, 2008. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, it's Frank Cho. No wonder. That shit's fire. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Oh. That all the guessing is worth guessing? Okay. Oh, how interesting. We have a D from Kamoyo. That would be too obvious. We got a P from Theo, and then R from Ronnie. Okay. None of you are correct, but I am going with the person who is closest to the letter I did have, which is X, and that's Ronnie. So, Ronnie, wow, 2 times in a row. You have been blessed, sir. You will be receiving not only some action figures, but Mighty Avengers 1 through 10. Yay, you, brother. Can't say I ain't never gave you nothing. Because I'm always giving. Okay, you know what? Who likes Kilowatt? I was trying to sell this on eBay. Didn't nobody want to buy Kilowatt. Kilowatt, he ain't got a battery in him right now. But when you get, it's 4 of those little disc batteries. I think CR25, 2.5 or something like. Anyway, the little watch batteries. You put those in this, and the ring lights up. So, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. So all you would need to do is get the batteries to get this light, and it's 10 inches tall. So that's a pretty big Kilowatt. And he lights up, around, it lights up. So I'm saying. There you go. There you go. Yeah, no one bought him. No one bought him. You know what I'm saying? Kilowatt can't find a home for him. Bunch of effing poosers. Okay. All right. All right. I think I'm gonna make this one more competitive. The year the Emancipation Proclamation was signed into law. First answer wins. Year the Emancipation Proclamation was signed into law. Damn, no, it's taking y'all that long to Google it. You should know this. Shame on you. Nobody? Okay, maybe that was too tough. Okay. Nobody? Nobody. For real? 1865? 1865. No, nobody? You ain't know you've been free since 1865. You Negroes. Okay. Okay. What's up, Groovy? I'm giving away free shit. That's what's up. Damn, he come on. You are extra late. And that was the question. Signed into law. Because I knew there was going to be somebody in the comments like that. Signed was the defining word. But you know what? Because I'm nice like that, I'm going to give you another chance to win this kilowatt light up figure because I rock with y'all. Ronnie got it after I said it. But you know what? Okay. That'll be a big box going to Ronnie's house. Fine. Ronnie can have it. You can have it, Ron. You can have it, right? You can have whatever you like. I ain't gonna sing that. Anyway, Hot Pursuit Flash. That's a nice looking flash. I'm be ain't no sense in me lying. That's nice looking flash. I'm almost tempted to keep this shit. uh I'm kind of feeling this one, but if y'all like Flash, you like Flash like that you want a variant like that. Ronnie said I skipped this one. Oh, well, if y'all don't want no Flash, I'll keep it. Ronnie said he got too much stuff now as it is. I'll keep this one if y'all don't want. Don't nobody want a Hot Pursuit Flash? No? Okay. All right. All right. It's old, and I've only worn it once. I should think of a letter between A and Z to keep my own action figure. Oh, you're so silly. Okay, I win. um, Nobody want Deathstroke, man? Do I have to model it? Do I have to model it? Or do y'all just trust and believe that this is a Deathstroke mask? Because you could do a Deathstroke cosplay with this. Or you could just have it hanging on your wall like you a badass supervillain that done killed other supervillains, and this is a trophy that you took. Okay. So Theo and Kamoyo want to participate for the Deathstroke mask. Okie dokie. Just you be warned, the box is a little worn, a little tattered, but mask am intact. Okay. We ready? All right. First correct answer wins. You ready? And I'm going to write it down because I know the correct answer. But you know what? I'm going to check it real quick just to make sure I'm right, because I don't like people coming back later saying, hey, dude, you was wrong. So, yeah. All right. Bam. Boom. Okay. All right. What year did the Black Panther join the Avengers? Oh, they are Googling hard and fast. Pause. uh, uh, mm, mm, mm. Okay. Okay. First correct answer is the answer that wins. Avengers number 52, which shows the first appearance of the Grim Reaper and T'Challa joining the Avengers, came out, I believe, was May of 1968. I could be wrong. Could be October. But I know it was 1968. So why are you all extra? We didn't answer the question, but no, it's not 71. So Kamoyo was right. Kamoyo was right. You win this lovely Deathstroke mask. All right. Look at you, man. You cleaning up, brother. You cleaning up between you and Ronnie. Y'all doing all right. Y'all doing all right. Do we like the Ultimates? Do we like the Ultimates? If we don't like the Ultimates, we can go we go Earth's Mightiest. Do we like Earth's Mightiest? Do we enjoy that book there? Here, I do it like I do with when I'm doing a comic book sale. We'll take it out to buy. And we'll show you the copy of Avengers, Earth's Mightiest. Watching it on Disney XD back in the day. Well, not really back in the day, but a while ago. You know what I'm saying? Nice, neat pages. I mean, the cover, but the pages. Well, now they got pages like this. So, yeah, you got a little action going on with the Black Panther and Hawkeye. There you go. So, because if everybody talk about how much they love the cartoon, and if you act now, I'll throw in issue 3 for the same price of free 99. Yes, I want any and all head sculpts, sir. Bring them to me. Or you can send them in the mail. Anyway, so no takers on Earth's Mightiest. We in for it. Oh, where did all that go? Okay. We all in. You know what? I'm throwing. I'm throwing Ultimates 2. I'm gonna throw in Ultimates 2. Issue 1. Issue 2. Ultimates 2. Issue 3. Mark Miller run. And issue 4. So you get a Avengers smorgasbord. I got so many damn Avengers, I don't know what to do. Giving these joints away. All right. I enjoyed the letter. That seemed to have more excitement and quicker response. I am thinking of a letter from A to Z. There we go. Locked and loaded. Letters in there. Okay. Theo's going with H. H is probably a great choice. H might totally suck. We'll find out. There's a T. Kamoyo's going with T. T might be a great choice. T might totally suck. Oh, Groovy's in this go round. All right. Groovy saying L. Groovy said L. Okay. Groovy, that might be a cool letter too. But in this case, HTL. If we'd had somebody that said M, we'd have had HTML. Anyway, HTL, none of those letters are correct. So that means okay, Ronnie, your bandwidth must be slow. But you caught me before I revealed it. But Ronnie jumps in. And Ronnie got a T. T might be a great choice. T might be a terrible choice. All righty. None of those. You did the same letter Kamoyo did. Wow. Quinkydink. None of those letters are the right choice. So that means I have to go with the letter that was closest to the letter I wrote down. And the letter I wrote down was B. That means Theo was closer. Theo! You lucky duck. You win the Avengers Comics packet. You are welcome. You are welcome. All righty. Road. Keep these out the way. I don't want to get the givens mixed up. Okay, that's all Kamoyo. That's all Ronnie. Theo. Okay. All right. Question. Does anybody in here own a slabbed comic? Anybody? Don't have any slabbed? No slabs? No slabs? No slabs? Oh, that is so crazy. No slab? Okay. Well, rejoice. Because today I'm going to give you an opportunity to own a slabbed comic. You know what a slabbed comic is, kids? That's when a comic collector takes their comic book, sends it off to a grader, and the grader puts it in a device known as a slab. This is supposed to drive the value of your comic book up because of the high quality of your book. Comics are rated on a scale from 0 to 10. 10 being a perfect, pristine comic in perfect condition, exactly the way it was when it was bought. Okay. Today, we are giving away a slabbed copy, an 8.0 slab copy. That's 8 out of 10, baby. 8 out of 10. This is a damn nice book. So, looks like from the back. I mean, this comic ain't maybe not in tip top, but it's in amazing condition. So, you've seen slab comic books before. You know this is but because I FUX with y'all, your first slab could be free. If you can guess or come close to the number I am writing down right now. I am currently writing down a number that is between 1 and 100. What do you think this number is? Go ahead and drop that in the comments. See if you win Eternals issue number 1, slab 8.0. Let's go get it. Oh, by the way, I'll be doing a comic book sale this weekend on Whatnot. Y'all make sure y'all pull up for that. I'll put the link in the usual chit chat areas to remind you. Okay, I'm gonna try to give Ronnie a couple seconds here because is that it? That everybody that's Putting something on, putting on something. Okay. I can tell you right now, y'all got powers of divination when it comes to numbers. Groovy, you said 44. You on the block, but you ain't quite near the house. Theo said 61. You was definitely on the block. I could see you from the corner. Kamoyo, you down the street, across the street though. Not far, but across the street, maybe like 2 houses. Ronnie, you, sir, are right next door. You, Ronnie, are the owner of your first ever slabbed comic. Congratulations, sir. And I am happy to be the person that was around to make it happen for you. Give it up for Ronnie, y'all. My man is making out like the mob today. Oh, my goodness. All right. We're going to be getting boxes ready. All right. All right. All right. Okay. You know what? I need to be keeping track of this shit because I'm all right. Because see, I mess around and give somebody shit to somebody else. All right. Ronnie's got the Mighty Avengers, Eternals #1, Slab, Kilowog, and Captain America. You say give them all, or did you say, well, no, I just go up here in the comments. I ain't got them. He said I skipped this one. Okay. The Captain America. Kamoyo. Y'all just bear with me a second. I got a couple. One more? I got some more stuff tomorrow. Don't y'all freak out. Kamoyo. Got the Black Panther. 12-inch. Black Adam. BMW. Monster Black Panther. You scored. See, he was in here early. That's why I paid to be here early. And a Deathstroke mask. Okay, I like that. You know what? I like that. And Theo got the Avengers pack. EMH. So that's right, right? Ronnie got 4 items. Kamoyo got 4 items. And Theo got 2. The other 2. Well, you already got the. Did you give Ronnie all 3 action figures or just the Captain America? I believe. You know what? I'm going to just go do a random grab out of that pile. Well, not, I don't call it pile, stack. Out of that stack. Or, okay, stack or bin. Stack or bin. Stack or bin. Just type one. Just type it one. Stack or bin. Somebody, anybody, everybody, nobody. I'm trying to, you know what? Stack. Thank you, Groovy. Okay. All right. The stack is stacked. All right, y'all. From the stack comes not one, not two. See, I gotta balance stuff when you make me pull it off the pile. Fortunately for me, I'm pretty good. Somebody has said something. You know what? I'm going to be magnanimous today. Cheddar! You said Ben. Okay. Well, she anyway. Got 3 more. Okay. Ronnie. There you go. I'm gonna drop this right here on your pile, Ronnie, because you said you want a Black Panther figure. So here you go. It's not as posable, but it's a Black Panther figure. So there you go. Now you have a Black Panther figure. All right. Now, how many of us like Endless Winter Wonder Woman? This is a great Wonder Woman to use if you're trying to make you an absolute Wonder Woman. So, yeah, if you like the Kit Bash, that's nice. Or you could just collect the other figures and you can have you the Frost King. All right. That's one. Then another one. How many people like Connor Hawk as Green Arrow? I personally kind of like Connor Hawk as Green Arrow. What happened with that? Okay. All right. We gonna do the Wonder Woman first. All righty. I'm gonna be spontaneous. I am gonna be spontaneous. I like to be educational. All right. All right. For Wonder Woman. It's for the Wonder Woman figure. I need without Googling, and I'm going to trust you not to Google because I rock with y'all like y'all rock with me, and you rock with me like I rock with you. The winner of this particular contest will be the first person, and it ain't no shade on you if you don't want to participate. The first person to type in the correctly spelled name of the island, the correctly spelled name of Paradise Island. Go. Don't Google it. Just spell it how you think it's spelled. I ain't gonna laugh, I promise. If I do laugh, I'll be laughing in my mind. Nah, this ain't gonna be no close thing. You either do it right or you don't do it right. But edutainment's what I do, so no other. I see 2 participants. I don't see any other participants. Nobody is willing to wager their spelling skills on winning Diana and bringing her home. Nobody, only 2 among you Spartans. Oh. One of my favorite movies. Okay. Also known as Paradise Island, it is the home and birthplace of the Amazons. Mario said Themyscira that way. Theo said Themyscira that way. Why does he be coming through at the last minute? And Ronnie spelled it exactly the same way Theo spelled it. Okay. And if y'all have got together, you don't get no 2 tries. you do they let you do it 2 times on spelling tests? No. But she corrected you too late. Okay. Initially, nobody spelled it correctly, but Gamalio's wife know how to spell it. So maybe she should have participated in this one. Okay, you know what? We're going to come back to Diane. Okay. Connor Hall. And it's a good label. All right. So that's a kind of hop. Is that a fancy way of saying the smart one? I know my wife is the smart one. Okay, I don't want to be crazy with Connor. I ain't gonna go that hard. I'll power down my questions. How about that? Or was y'all good with the numbers and the letters? that get it done. Ooh, it's 2:25. All right. Nah, that wouldn't be fair. Okay. I am thinking of a letter between A and Z. I'm thinking of a letter between A and Z, and I'm writing it down this moment. There. First correct letter or the closest letter to the actual letter wins. Why? Because I'm giving away shit. D. That's a nice letter. It's the first letter in the word devil. M-K. Y'all went M-K. Like Mortal Kombat. Okay. I'm reading too deep into it. Okay. I'm going to give Ronnie a couple seconds. Well, after we hit up this Wonder Woman, this probably be the last one. I'm going to take it on in and we'll get back at it tomorrow. Okay. Okay. There's Ronnie. Ronnie said G. There's Kamoyo. Kamoyo said K. K for Kamoyo. There you go. Theo said M. And Groovy's in this one. He said D. All right. Nobody got it right on the button. It was a letter Q. And that would make Theo the closest, wouldn't it? L. Yeah. You're the closest. You win. Connor Hawk. Lucky dog, you. All right. That's more for Theo. All right. Let's mark it down. Let's mark it down. Got to keep the ledger. Got to keep the ledger right. Got to keep the ledger. Got to keep the ledger right. Okay. Well, maybe this will be your win right here, dog. Maybe this will be your win right here. Here we go. All right. Final divvy of the night. We're going for this Wonder Woman again. This time, we ain't going to be so stringent with our restrictions. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to get us a letter. All right. I am thinking of a letter between A and Z. I am thinking of a letter between A and Z. For the win. For the Wonder Woman. I am thinking of a letter between A and Z. What would you have to collect to get? Okay, this Diana, Red Sun Batman, John Stewart, and Black Adam. Okay. Okay. That all the participants? That all the participants? That all the participants. Okay. Let's see who's closest. Let's see who's closest. Kamoyo says Z. You ain't you where you from, dog? You ain't from this block. Where you from? That means nah. I as in I. Okay, you rose on this side, homie, but you from around the corner. E. Damn, Ronnie. Yeah, we gonna have to put your shit in a big box, dog. Um, wow, you made out. You made out, dude. You made out. You made out, dude. You made all the way out. Well, look here, man. I guess this was what extra long extravaganza tonight because we did the damn thing. I appreciate everybody came, everybody stopped in, everybody stayed in, everybody popped out, popped in. Thank y'all for coming to Thursday Live / my 1,000 sub celebration. Um, we will be continuing the party tomorrow night. Theo B will be joining me. We will be kicking it like we do normally in the vibe. And I got more shit to give away. So y'all go ahead and pull up tomorrow night. If you like free stuff, if you like fun talk, if you like truth, this is the place to be for the Friday vibe. And yes, congratulations to all the winners. It's gonna take me about a week to get all this stuff out. So y'all have a little bit, y'all have a little bit of patience with it, brother. That's it for now, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.